Now we're ready for some real fun as we get ready for our Chef Supreme Challenge. Here's how it works. First, we selected 2 chefs to compete. This week, both chefs will cook an appetizer, a soup or a salad, and an entree. And here's where it gets fun. This week, all 3 dishes must use chicken. Then our judges will visit with the chefs, will taste the dishes, and decide who will be Chef Supreme. Our 2 chefs will be judged on presentation, taste, and the use of the key ingredient, with each category being worth 5 plates. The chef with the most plates will become Chef Supreme. Exciting stuff brought to you by our friends at Maxwell Food Equipment, where they have cooking classes every week and everything you can imagine for the kitchen. But before we get started, check out this new cocktail idea from Kristen at Republic National Distributing. We're at Maxwell's for the Chef Supreme Challenge. Maxwell is located at 1212 South Cliff Avenue, and I promise you, if you come and shop, you will see things you've never seen before, and it'll be really, really fun. Today's judges are Kim Wadsworth.
Hi, George.
And Dan Greider.
Hey, George.
Now, let's meet our competitors. Our first chef hails from down south. He's an award-winning chef who is not afraid of a little competition. So, Chef Jonathan, what do we have here for the first course?
We have a chipotle chicken on a crispy pita, and then we have a mango chicken salad on a crispy pita, and then a shot of mango tequila.
Judges? Where'd you get the idea? Any inspiration? What made you come up with this?
Well, I was born in Texas, so I like to start off dishes with something light, fresh, and southern.
I like it.
The bite of that chipotle sauce worked really well with the cilantro and the chicken.
Thank you.
I think the mango and the cilantro work well together.
Cheers.
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 Toast away.
What's in that?
So mango nectar
Nice.
and tequila.
So what's next?
We have the corn chowder.
Bring it on.
All right.
Chef Jonathan, looks and smells tremendous. What is this?
It's a chicken and roasted corn chowder,
Okay.
and I got it garnished with a little bit of chives and a nice pretzel bread crouton.
Okay. Can we taste it?
Yes, of course.
Shall we, kids?
All right.
Bon appetit.
I love all the colors you have in here. Tomato, chives, carrots,
We have a
potatoes.
presentation category.
Presentation, it's wonderful.
So, Chef, is this like an old family recipe that you put together here?
When I came up with the soup idea, I thought South Dakota. And so local corn, local potatoes. I try to use as many local ingredients as I can.
The tomatoes are new. You know, for when I think of corn chowder, I don't think of it with tomatoes.
Actually, I was going just for the garnish, and then on the top, it's nice and fresh.
Yeah.
So it adds that fresh taste to the cooked vegetables.
Exactly.
And we can't wait for the last course, so bring it on.
All right.
Tell us about your entree.
We have a sweet potato puree and a chicken and a port wine sauce and an endive salad with the truffle oil.
I think we should try it.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
The texture of the sweet potato puree is wonderful. Very smooth.
Chef, tell us about the port wine that you used in this sauce.
I used a pretty top shelf port wine. What I always say is if you're not going to drink it, you shouldn't cook with it.
And with all the different oils out there, why did you choose truffle oil?
Well, for the whole dish, I tried to go with earthy flavors, and that truffle oil has that nice mushroom, earthy flavor.
Chef Jonathan, I think we all agree everything was great. Thank you very much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
It
Good
was an
luck.
honor.
Now let's meet our next competitor. Our second chef owns and runs his own cafe and catering business. Chef Lance also teaches cooking classes in Sioux Falls. So, Chef Lance, this looks really cool and it smells wonderful. Tell us what this is.
It's a tomato basil ravioli.
Okay.
Okay, so inside you have fresh mozzarella, tomato, prosciutto, Parmesan, and then dark meat chicken. The 3 sauces is a tomato garlic sauce, an Alfredo sauce, and a cilantro pesto.
I mean, it looks kind of like an Italian flag thing. Is that your intention?
I was going for that, yeah.
Very cool. Let's
All
try
right, enjoy.
it. So Lance, the pasta. Did you buy it? Did you make it for the ravioli? What's up?
Actually, I made the dough from scratch.
Okay.
So a little flour, a little egg, a little pinch of salt.
Good job.
And a little bit of dried basil.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Really good. Thanks so much, Chef Lance. What are you bringing next? So Chef Lance, this is obviously the salad course. It looks great. Tell us about it.
I call this Lance's Just Peachy Chicken Salad.
Okay.
Okay, so the influences are French. So we have a peach vinaigrette, some romaine, some fresh garden tomatoes, a homemade boursin cheese, a pan-seared chicken, and then of course fresh peaches.
Cool. Let's give it a rip, kids.
Looks good. I love the whole concept of this, Lance. It's wonderful, it's refreshing, and the cheese just melts in my mouth. It's great.
So, Chef, why the cashews?
You just need a little bit of crunch with this salad. And so when I was creating it, I thought, oh, cashews would be perfect. So.
And we can't wait to see what you're going to do for an entree, so please, serve us.
Okay. So now we move to Mexico.
Okay?
Call this a poblano chicken.
See.
Okay, so we have a chicken thigh dusted with cumin and flour.
Comprendo.
Then we have refried black beans, a little bacon, a little shallot, a little cream.
Okay.
Then on the bottom we have a poblano cream sauce.
Muy bueno.
And a little bit of sour cream just to cool everything down.
Gracias. Let's try it.
See?
Thank you. Lance, what's in the poblano sauce?
A little bit of poblano pepper, some shallots, some white wine, some cream, and then we puree it.
Chef, how long did it take you to make this dish?
Oh, only about 30 minutes from start to finish. Real simple.
Lance, thank you very much. All three dishes were great. We have a lot to think about, but first let's go to Ann at Republic National to see what wine she would pair with these dishes.
Thanks, George. I've selected 2 wines from Murphy Good Winery to pair with the 2 different dishes. Sauvignon Blanc will pair up very nicely with the poblano chicken. Just that hint of spice in the dish pairing up very nicely with a refreshing, smooth Sauvignon Blanc. The Cabernet will pair up beautifully with the chicken with the port wine reduction. Murphy Good Wines can be found at fine wine shops and retailers throughout the state of South Dakota for well under $15. Good luck, chefs.
Now it's time to award the winner of the Chef Supreme Challenge. Chefs, it was a close vote. A half a plate difference is all. Thank you, judges. All the food was great to both of you. But the winner is... Chef Jonathan. There's your plate.
Thank you. Good job, Lance.
Good job.
Good job, guys. And to learn more about the chef's recipes, go to placeandplate.com and you can find all 6 of the great recipes. Thank you very much. Good job, boys. Thanks.
Thanks.